Good morning, everyone. It's Colleen here. Thank you for stopping by. And again, thank you to all my new subscribers. I appreciate you. Thank you to all my existing subscribers. This has been a real fun experience for me, and it's been a joy to have each and every one of you along the journey with me. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your compliments and kind encouragement, requests, you name it. Just if you have questions, if you want me to make something, if you have ideas you'd like me to try, I'm happy to do that for you. I just like this to be a fun community of fellow crafters, and it's wonderful. So again, thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube channel. Today's a real simple tutorial on sometimes, you know what, I'm so busy taking things apart, reconstructing, upcycling, which is absolutely the most wonderful thing to do. But then I thought, are there existing books I have, journals, etc., that I just don't want to reconstruct or do anything to except love on and embellish? Well, so I have come across a really cool, cheater way of embellishing existing books that I don't feel like taking apart. I love journals. I buy lots of little journals. These are just, I'm sure, Walmart purchases. This here too, like you could have huge daily planners. You could have, you know, binders that you have sitting around that you can just embellish as is without taking one paper out of. So these are just some of the books I'm going to start working on. Some of the fun journals that I have. I'm going to set them aside, and I'm going to show you. As you can see, this one is just an existing journal, and I blinged up the top tabs and the side tabs just for some fun, and it didn't take much effort or thought. I got this idea from Mrs. Cog. She loves to sew. I do not sew. This would be more practical for someone that loves to sew and has to take out pages to put sew page tabs and whatnot in. Well, this is a way to not have to take any pages out to achieve the same goal. But yeah, I just love this. Like, I think it's adorable. I'm gonna keep doing these to a bunch of my journals that I don't want to take apart. And you can add some bling to it. This is just, can you see this? It's a cute little girl dangle with the bulb pin stuck in the side of the fabric. So lots of ideas to do. But so let's do this together. I'll show you the wider fabric tab and the side tab. Super simple. So let's get to it. All you need are a couple different types of fabric that you want to use for tab tops. And I use coffee dyed paper, leftover strips from projects I've worked on. I don't throw anything out, and now these little pieces have come in super handy for this particular thing that I want to do. Okay, let's see here. Let's do this. So basically what you do is, let's say you want to maybe cut about a, let's say you want to cut about a 2-inch piece. Okay. The trick to this is you want the width of the fabric you're using has to be the width of this paper too. So this is a bit too wide. So I'm going to cut the width down. And then you would fold it over so that the opening is upward. Just like that. Fold over your fabric. I like to fold it to the corner just for some bulk and some bulk in your tab top. So for those of you that sew with your machine, you're going to open up your piece of paper flat, and you take the closed side and you would sew it just under the fold, maybe a 1/4 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch under the fold. For today, I'm going to cheat because I don't sew, and I'm going to use my stapler just because I don't have Fabri-Tac glue right now, and I do find regular glues just not quite cutting it. This is a PVA glue. It's okay, but it's not ideal for fabric, so I'm not even going to bother. So you would go to your machine and you would sew right across the bottom, just under the fold with your fabric. And then you close the crease again, and you're going to glue the inside, because obviously these two tab panels are going to be glued down to your page. And you want to glue the side that you've put the fabric, that you've attached the fabric to. So let's see, I think we need some here. I'm going to turn the page to the side, just grab a page, and you see how this flap is open? You put it right into the middle so that the closed side meets the edge of your page. Then you glue it down with your fingers, squish, squish. Probably could have gone in farther, but that's okay. And then you close it up, and there's your tab, side tab. Just love it. I love texture. I love things peeking out of pages and whatnot. So that's one way here. And this is where you could add different charms to different pieces of your fabric, bling it up a bit. So let's do a fabric tab to the top now. Let's say I'm going to stick it maybe in here. Okay. Maybe I'm going to use this piece that's sitting around right in front of me. Oh, no, maybe I'll stick to what I have going on. Yeah, let's do the pink one. I love pink. Okay, this is a bit of a different shaped because it gathers at the bottom here. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut that right off for this purpose. I don't want it gathered. All right, I'm going to fold it over. And the width is pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, so fold your sheet, your page over right in the middle. For you sewers, open it up. I'm going to turn it this way because I want the closed sides at the top of my page. So I'm going to do it this way, just underneath the crease. I'm going to, oops, I better not staple to both sides together. I'm going to staple this part in 2 spots maybe. And then I'm going to glue the inside tabs. I just think it's a good idea to take some books you don't want to alter, and doesn't mean you can't bling them up. So this is, hopefully this inspires you to take some of your own to do the same thing. Well, I don't want to do that page. Let's do one here. So I've got the open tab copy dyed piece of paper, and I'm squishing it down. And there you have it. Just some fabric tabs peeking out, side tabs. I love it. I'm going to have some fun doing that today, I think, throughout. I'm working on one in particular, a bigger project, which I'm absolutely loving. But this is just a fun little break for some mindless embellishing. Doesn't take much. Makes it kind of cute. And again, I'm going to take a bunch of my books over time. My journals, I have so many of these. And just pretty them up. So I hope that this inspires you to do the same thing if you want. And yeah, so I hope you have a creative day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.